I give the floor to International Organization for the Elimination of All Forms of Racial Discrimination.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. We appreciate the oral update by the Commission on Human Rights in South Sudan and express our deep concern over the horrific human rights situation in the country, especially after the revitalized peace deal. While we welcome recent developments, a recent report by the International Committee of the Red Cross recorded a high number of patients with gunshot wounds and noted that the numbers are nearly a 25% increase since the peace deal was signed. This indication of continued violence is deeply troubling and raises concern over how long the South Sudanese people will continue to suffer from the armed conflict in South Sudan. Worse still, the violence by the warring parties has had serious impacts on health centers, as incidents of looting and other violations such as armed threats to staff and health workers was reported. This is an especially dire situation, especially considering that food insecurity is on the rise and public health has continued to deteriorate. Madam Vice President, the continued targeted violence against civilians, especially women and girls, and people of certain ethnicities is also of grave concern and must come to an immediate end. Furthermore, the perpetrators of such violence cannot continue to enjoy impunity. To this end, we urge all relevant stakeholders to support the hybrid court as well as the specialized sexual and gender-based violence court and to ensure its effective and efficient functioning. Additionally, women and victims of human rights abuses must be guaranteed effective participation in this process. In conclusion, EAFORD and Geneva International Center for Justice calls for an end to violations of international law and international humanitarian law and appeals for enhanced cooperation and mutual discussions between civil society and government authorities towards realizing peace and reconciliation. Finally, for the protection of civilians, we ask the Commission what measures can or are being taken to reduce the inflow and easy access of arms in South Sudan. I thank you.